Bitcoin needs no introduction, as this disruptive digital currency was the first to break down doors within the crypto market. The coin has experienced an exponential rise over the last several years, opening the door for thousands of altcoins and cryptocurrency initiatives to find an audience. In this video, we'll talk about our predictions for the short and long-term prices of Bitcoin. As the first cryptocurrency to gain widespread acceptance, Bitcoin has eliminated numerous barriers and paved the road for others' initiatives to succeed. Although BTC was regarded as the best cryptocurrency for a while, new coins that have interesting use cases have emerged and have diverted focus from Bitcoin. Due to its potential worth and minimal volatility in comparisons to other coins, many investors are still looking to buy Bitcoin. In its simplest form, Bitcoin is a decentralized peer-to-peer digital money that uses blockchain technology to verify transactions. In contrast to today's cryptocurrency industry, where this technology is widely employed, when BTC was first introduced in 2009, most industries had never heard of it. Since the release of this well-known white paper in 2008, in which he described the intricacies of how Bitcoin would operate, Satoshi Nakamoto, the person who invented Bitcoin, has remained unidentified. Early in 2009, the first block of BTC was generated, and programmers and tech-savvy students started using the currency. After handing over the management of the code to another programmer in 2010, Nakamoto vanished from the public eye. In July 2010, when the coin initially started trading, it was valued at $0.0008. Over the ensuing years, investors seeking to invest in cryptocurrencies and acquire exposure to this emerging technology helped push the price of Bitcoin, which reached $250 in 2013. However, Bitcoin didn't become widely used until the middle of 2017. In the second half of 2017, the price of Bitcoin increased by a startling 2,300%, surpassing $19,000. Following this peak, there was a protracted bear market that caused Bitcoin to lose about 85% of its value. While there were a few isolated bullish rises scattered throughout this period, the big movement didn't start until late 2020. Bitcoin experienced a growth of almost 540% between September 2020 and April 2021, peaking at $64,700. An all-time high of $68,789 was reached by the price after a brief decline, according to CoinMarketCap. However, this peak was short-lived, as from then and November 2022, the price of Bitcoin fell by almost 75%. More recently, the aftermath of FTX collapse has severely impacted the price of Bitcoin stock today. Even though BTC was not directly engaged in the breakdown, the ripple effect had led many investors to sell their crypto holdings. The sad result of this has been a decrease in the price of Bitcoin. So at this time, the price of Bitcoin is roughly $16,800. Given its psychological significance, investors expect that the $15,000 level will act as a support as the price appears to be moving in that direction. Due to its dominance and first-mover status in the market, Bitcoin has long been considered one of the finest long-term cryptocurrency investments. However, as mentioned earlier, the Bitcoin crypto price has dropped significantly from November 2021 all-time highs. What does the rest of 2022 hold for Bitcoin in light of this fact? The fact that Bitcoin has a pretty stable position in the cryptocurrency market is one of the key reasons working in its favor. In addition to the interest of regular investors, institutional investors are also interested in this reputation. BTC is now held in the investment portfolios of several well-known companies to acquire exposure to the cryptocurrency market. Institutional investors have huge reserves of cryptocurrency, including big corporations, banks, asset funds, and even pension providers. Some nations, like El Salvador and the Central African Republic, have even embraced Bitcoin as their official currency. They are all drawn to it by its potential for growth in the upcoming years and the desire clients have in wanting to hold it, which is referred to as digital gold. Many high net worth individuals also hold BTC. These people include Elon Musk, Michael Saylor, the Winklevoss twins, Changpeng Zhao, the creator of Binance, and many others. There are probably a lot more well-known individuals who have bought Bitcoin but choose to stay out of the spotlight. Given this interest from the top business figures and financial organizations, Bitcoin is probably going to gradually regain some of its footing in the cryptocurrency market. BTC's market cap dominance should continue to be fueled by the amount of money invested in it. creating the foundations for recovery. However, the short-term outlook is likely to mean more pain for investors, with inflation rates, the European energy crisis, and generally awful macroeconomic conditions affecting BTC's price. But is it too late to purchase Bitcoin now? Several notable traders and analysts anticipate further bearish movement in the days and weeks ahead, followed by a rebound before the year's end. As a result, according to our Bitcoin price forecast for 2022, the coin will initially fall for $15,000 before rising to a maximum of $20,000 by the end of the year. Looking further ahead, how could the Bitcoin price prediction chart shape up in 2023? As was already said, many alternative coins have been introduced in recent years to profit from Bitcoin's popularity. Many of these altcoins have been dubbed superior to BTC regarding speed and scalability. This does not seem to be accurate when viewed objectively, since Ethereum employs blockchain technology in a more inventive manner than Bitcoin. It is frequently regarded as the greatest cryptocurrency to invest in. Additionally, other networks have started switching from the proof-of-work consensus used by Bitcoin to the considerably more environmentally friendly and scalable proof-of-stake method. Even if Bitcoin's technology may be aging, the coin is still expanding in terms of its use as a payment method across the globe. This is why a lot of these price analysis websites predicts that Bitcoin will increase over the coming year. For instance, according to CoinCodex, Bitcoin will cost $30,121 by the end of 2023. As mentioned earlier, two developing nations have now adopted Bitcoin as an official currency, and many small businesses also accept Bitcoin as payment for their goods and services. Bitcoin ATMs have also grown in popularity, enabling customers to utilize a physical kiosk to deposit cash and buy BTC or other cryptocurrencies. This offers a quick and simple way to buy virtual currencies. The purchased cryptocurrency is subsequently transmitted through a QR code to the user's virtual wallet. In the world now, there are reportedly more than 30,000 Bitcoin ATMs. This widespread use should support the currency's long-term growth. Additionally, many analysts believe that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will continue to decouple from conventional market forces. Bitcoin has long been regarded as a possible inflation hedge that outperforms when economies are performing poorly. Even though the year 2022 has been a particularly protracted bear markets, like bull markets, eventually end. Our Bitcoin price forecast for 2023 predicts the coin might test new highs and be worth as much as $75,000 by this time. The next Bitcoin halving is anticipated to take place in early 2024, and as usage rises and the halving draws near, a new bull run should emerge. The Bitcoin price chart isn't very interesting right now, but the coin's prospects for the future are still promising. The expansions of the Lightning Network, Bitcoin's Layer 2 payment mechanism, will be one of the key factors influencing the value of the digital currency in 2024. According to Coinbase, by removing transactions from the main blockchain, the Lightning Network enables users to send and receive BTC fast and affordably. As a result, the core blockchain can operate more quickly, which also improves the usability of Bitcoin transactions. The popularity of the Lightning Network can already be seen in crypto-friendly El Salvador, which made Bitcoin legal tender in 2021. BTC payments became more widely accepted after the El Salvadorian government developed a cryptocurrency wallet for its residents that is compatible with the Lightning Network. This will help BTC maintain its positions as the preferred method of sending and receiving digital currency payments as more people and companies realize the value of the Lightning Network. As a result, according to our forecast for Bitcoin's valuations in 2024, the coin will be worth $90,000. The Bitcoin price history chart currently shows a consistent downward trend, leading many to believe that it may be one of the most undervalued cryptocurrencies available. This is because when it comes to institutional investors adopting cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin continues to be the most viable alternative because of its market cap and relatively low volatility. The long-awaited launch of a Bitcoin spot ETF is one of the biggest factors that could have an impact on BTC's price in the future. Even though there are currently a large number of Bitcoin futures ETFs, the SEC has rejected all petitions for a spot ETF. Since the cryptocurrency industry is still mostly unregulated, their biggest worry is the possibility of market manipulation. The earlier denials of spot ETF applications, however, haven't stopped financial firms from trying again, while other businesses including Cathie Wood's ARK Invest have just filed applications. Grayscale Investment is still trying to convince the SEC that the moment is right to permit these types of investments. One of these ETFs would offer direct exposures to the price of Bitcoin if it were approved for launch. It appears that only a matter of time before a spot Bitcoin ETF is made accessible, greatly expanding the number of traders who will be able to invest in BTC. In the best case scenario, institutional and retail adoptions of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will only rise. In light of this, our projections for price of Bitcoin in 2025 predicts that BTC may reach a value of $100,000 by the end of that year. Let's now talk about our long-term forecast for the price of Bitcoin. As was previously mentioned, both the traditional and cryptocurrency markets continue to provide strong support for Bitcoin. This widespread acceptance is unique to Bitcoin and bodes well for its long-term future. The price of Bitcoin will probably be affected by both speculations and practical applications. Beginner investors can easily acquire BTC because all of the top crypto exchanges listed as a tradable asset. More systems, including PayPal and Cash App, are now offering Bitcoin investing, further enhancing accessibility. Returns on conventional investments are still meager, which has led many investors to turn to the cryptocurrency market. Digital currencies have the potentials to produce market-beating returns despite being much more volatile than most asset types. The astounding 302.8% return that Bitcoin generated in 2020 alone serves as proof of this. Overall, it's likely that investment practices will continue to change in the years to come, which means that investing in cryptocurrencies will probably become more widespread. As a result, according to our predictions for the price of Bitcoin in 2030, the value of the currency could reach $150,000 by this time. The most positive Bitcoin maximalists, on the other hand, forecast a significantly higher price for BTC, with a strong sentiment that the coin may reach up to $1 million in the following 10 years. Alright guys, that's all for today. However, if you have other factors that you feel might influence the price of Bitcoin at any time, let us know in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more.